long time ago, in the bustling streets of Frankfurt, a young man named Mayer Amschel Rothschild ran a small shop selling rare coins. Above the shop hung a red shield, a ROTHSCHILD in German, that would one day become the symbol of one of the richest families in history. Mayer was smart, hardworking, and knew how to turn opportunities into gold. But his real genius wasn't in coins. It was in people. Mayer learned to build trust with wealthy clients, offering them not just rare treasures, but advice on growing their money. One of his most important customers was Prince William of Hesse, one of Europe's richest men. Mayer didn't just safeguard William's wealth, he made it grow. Mayer had 5 sons, and he had a grand plan for them. Instead of keeping all their business in Frankfurt, he sent each son to a major European city. Amschel stayed in Frankfurt to manage the family's home base. Salomon went to Vienna, close to the powerful Habsburg Empire. Nathan headed to London, the booming center of global trade. Carl settled in Naples, near the Mediterranean's key trade routes. James built connections in Paris, the heart of French high society. Together, the brothers created a web of businesses across Europe. They stayed connected, sharing information and working together like a team. What one brother knew, they all knew, often faster than kings and governments. Their big break came during the Napoleonic Wars. Countries were desperate for money to fund their armies, and the Rothschilds became their bankers. Nathan Rothschild, working in London, made a legendary move during the Battle of Waterloo. Nathan had a secret network of messengers who brought him news of Napoleon's defeat before anyone else. He began selling British government bonds in public, making everyone think the war had gone badly. Panic spread, and bond prices fell. When they hit rock bottom, Nathan bought them all back. When the truth came out, Napoleon had lost, the bond prices soared, and Nathan made a fortune. How they did it, the Rothschilds didn't get rich by luck. They followed a smart strategy, spread out the risk. By operating in different countries, they protected themselves. If one place faced trouble, the others could keep things running. Fast information. Their private messengers and couriers gave them news before anyone else. In business, speed is power. Trust and relationships. They weren't just bankers. They were advisors. People trusted them to manage money wisely and secretly. Family unity. They worked as a team and kept the business in the family. This made them stronger than rivals who fought over money. By the 19th century, the Rothschilds weren't just bankers. They were architects of progress. Their wealth and influence allowed them to shape the course of history in ways that still echo today. Building nations and empires, the Rothschilds played a pivotal role in financing the infrastructure that drove Europe's Industrial Revolution. Railways were the highways of the 19th century, and the Rothschilds were their biggest backers. They funded major rail projects across Europe, connecting cities and boosting trade. For example, they financed the Northern Railway in Austria, one of the continent's largest rail networks. In France, James Rothschild helped fund the Chemin de Fer du Nord, a key link between Paris and the rest of Europe. They also helped governments in times of crisis. The Rothschilds funded wars, rebuilt cities, and stabilized economies. For instance, after Napoleon's defeat, the Rothschilds helped France pay reparations to other countries. They provided loans to Britain and Austria, ensuring their dominance during the 19th century. Their power wasn't just financial, it was political. By controlling the flow of money, they gained influence over kings, emperors, and even revolutions. Today, the Rothschild family is still active, though their influence is quieter than in the past. Over the years, they've diversified their wealth and shifted their focus. Here's how the modern Rothschilds operate. Banking and finance. The family's banking empire has evolved into 2 major branches, Rothschild & Company, a global financial advisory group headquartered in Paris and London. It advises governments, corporations, and wealthy individuals on mergers, acquisitions, and investments. Edmond de Rothschild Group, a private banking and asset management firm based in Switzerland. It focuses on managing wealth for the ultra-rich and investing in sustainable projects. These companies continue to uphold the Rothschild reputation for discretion and expertise. Wine and luxury. The Rothschilds are famous for their vineyards, producing some of the world's finest wines. The family owns legendary estates like Chateau Lafite Rothschild and Chateau Mouton Rothschild in Bordeaux, France. These wines are symbols of prestige, fetching thousands of dollars per bottle. They've also expanded into other luxury goods, maintaining their image as purveyors of excellence, sustainability, and innovation. The modern Rothschilds are deeply involved in projects focused on the future. They invest in green energy, funding renewable energy projects like wind farms and solar power, technology startups, supporting innovation in fields like AI, biotech, and fintech, Sustainable agriculture, using their land and influence to promote environmentally friendly farming practices. The Rothschild story spans centuries, but their core principles remain unchanged. Strategic thinking, strong family unity, and adaptability. While their methods have shifted from financing wars to funding sustainable energy, their influence continues to shape the world in quieter but no less significant ways. Their legacy isn't just in the fortunes they've amassed, it's in the railways, institutions, and innovations they've left behind, and the example they've set for what it means to combine wealth with vision. They financed railways, rebuilt nations, and lent money to kings. But this dominance led to darker accusations. Conspiracy theories painted the Rothschilds as more than bankers. They were portrayed as secret rulers of the world. The idea of the Rothschild family as a hidden hand became a cornerstone of the New World Order theory. This narrative claims the Rothschilds are part of a cabal working behind the scenes to control governments, spark wars, and create chaos, all to consolidate their wealth and power. The Illuminati connection. Some say the Rothschilds were key members of the infamous Illuminati, an alleged secret society pulling the strings of global events. They are accused of funding revolutions, manipulating markets, and guiding humanity toward a single world government. Central bank conspiracies. The Rothschilds are often linked to central banking systems like the Bank of England and the US Federal Reserve. Conspiracy theorists claim they orchestrated these institutions to control the global economy, using debt as a tool of enslavement. Wars and revolutions. As the world plunged into the chaos of the 20th century, the Rothschilds' name surfaced in new conspiracies. World War funding. The family was accused of profiting from war, financing both sides to ensure victory was always theirs. Critics pointed to their financing of Britain and Austria during the Napoleonic Wars as evidence of this alleged strategy. The Russian Revolution. When the Romanov dynasty fell in 1917, whispers suggested the Rothschilds had played a role, funding the Bolsheviks to destabilize Russia and gain control of its resources. None of these claims have ever been proven, but they linger in the public imagination, fueled by the family's undeniable wealth and influence. Whether they are demonized as puppet masters or admired as financial visionaries, the Rothschilds occupy a unique place in history. They are both real and mythical, a dynasty whose wealth and influence have inspired both awe and fear. Perhaps the greatest irony is that the Rothschilds, a family that rose through strategy, hard work, and innovation, have become trapped in their own legend, a tale of power, secrets, and the eternal question: what are they really up to? Cheers.